Welcome to Get Good.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
I'm back.
He's back. Because he keeps trying to leave, and he's gonna try to leave. But we're staying. We're gonna do a 2-hour podcast.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we haven't done a lot. We had a Guud event since our last podcast, so thank you for everybody who came to the Guud event. We have Zane. We have Connor.
What's up?
Connor's
He
not
didn't
been
go to the
on.
last Go event, but he better be at this one.
Oh, he is. He
2
is.
weeks.
I've been updated.
We will be there.
If he has another wedding to go to, I'm cracking.
That's the joke. When's the wedding, Zane?
Every Saturday.
But no, I don't know. Me and Jabin went to a YCS event last weekend. We had our event.
I played COD.
Yeah, I've been playing some COD too. He got tongued.
Not in a good way either, man. The Cougars aren't tonguing me. The Krakens are. Shout out to Easter egg, man.
Yeah, if you.
I really don't know how he died.
It was.
I think we both went down at the same time.
At the one time we did, yeah. It was interesting. I don't know. If you guys have been playing Black Ops 6, let us know. Black Ops 6 has been taking all of our time that YuGiOh hasn't. So the game's so good, dude.
And Illustrials. Better game.
And
Sorry.
Rice.
Better game.
Yeah.
YuGiOh sucks at the moment.
It's been fun, man.
It doesn't suck. I actually enjoy this format.
Yeah,
Well, I was gonna
YuGiOh's-
say I've been really enjoying this format.
YuGiOh's sick. I think
I get to play cool cards.
He's playing Sharks.
he's playing Shark for the first time in forever. We're having an Exceeds deck. That's sick. We've been playtesting the heck out of that deck, dude.
Yeah. Mouse is better.
That's crazy.
I don't know if that's true, but Mouse is definitely more cool.
I don't know, dude. I like black cards. Cancel Isaiah. He don't like black cards.
That's crazy.
I
Hoodie!
told Huddy he should take our frog's place and sit on the table.
Yeah,
like
you
this.
just put your head right here. Every 10 minutes, we just give you a shot.
See what
2-hour
happens.
podcast.
How many shots can we get Huddy in 2 hours?
2 hour.
Huddy's going to Anaheim.
Yes, sir.
Is he playing Anaheim is another question. We'll see if he's alive on Saturday.
I'm entering the event.
He's gonna be sick, dude.
He will be sick, if you know what I mean.
Thursday night's gonna be crazy, and then Friday's gonna be crazy. Friday's gonna be sick too. We need to like. I think Frankenstein's is open on Friday. We need to go there, and we need to just hit all the cool stuff
I met the owner of that.
of Frankenstein's.
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
I mean, he said he was the owner of it. I sold him some Spellgrounds.
That's wild. Maybe. Oh no, that was a dude that has a booth in Frankenstein's. Frankenstein's is like
Yeah.
bigger than this building.
Yeah, okay,
It's
that's what it was.
massive.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
He had like one of the Yu-Gi-Oh booths in Frankenstein's. There's a bunch. But yeah, we'll have to go check it out. There's so much fun stuff too around there, dude. So much cool food, fun places to go. So we're excited. Me and Thomas were talking about. Thomas is always like, "Where'd you get that pants or whatever?" And I'm like, "L.A. or I guess Irvine."
If you have a cool pair of pants and you see Thomas, just
Yeah,
go
rub it
talk
in.
shit about his pants.
Yeah. His
Please.
pants. Dude, and in Canada, he was like, only brought shorts, and it was like 40 degrees.
That was funny.
Yeah, and he's like, "Look, I need pants." And so we went to this, like, I don't know. It's like the Canadian version of Urban Outfitters, kind of. And, like, we were in there, and he was like, "Dude, these pants are dope. I finally have cool pants." And, like, every time I see him wearing the pants, he's like, "I got my Luke pants on."
He got to the hotel. He was like, "Isaiah, look at my pants. Those are the lamest thing I've seen in my life."
They were pretty cool. Don't let
He
it-
was so insulted. They were cool. But he
the
was so insulted.
But so we were like, maybe we'll just pack. We'll only take the clothes we're wearing, and we'll just go to like a second store in LA and just get all the clothes for the weekend.
I'm down.
That's what we're talking about. So we may do that.
I'll do it too.
There's some cool spots I know of down there that we're definitely going.
There's an alpaca store.
I don't know if there is.
Bro, I'm just trying to go back to Minnesota.
Minnesota's
Shout out to the girl
fun.
that works at the alpaca store.
That's a fun trip.
She can get the tongue.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
But seriously, YCS Minnesota, bro. I'm trying to have another YCS Minneapolis.
Yeah. Maybe one of these worlds.
I'm trying to go to a YCS, just in general.
That's crazy. You trying to play Sharks at YCS?
Don't pet me with a good.
Why
You
don't
had a
go to
YCS
Anaheim?
in your bedroom last weekend. Why didn't you play it?
I had work.
Oh, that's a good
I wouldn't
excuse.
have played it either.
Yeah, I was working doubles.
Shout out Sean Pittman topping his first YCS.
There you go.
I keep hearing people say it doesn't count, so
Yeah.
put it in the comments if you think it counts.
The targeted isn't really good.
We'll count it up and
I'll
maybe
determine.
post it and tag it.
Yeah.
I've played
Our
in
audience
regionals bigger
thinks.
than that YCS.
We'll make that final decision.
Yeah, I just hate them. I'm just if there's any other option, like we went to a Weiss event. If there's any other option, I'm not playing it. There's just not. I've never played a remote.
Oh
event.
yeah, if I was available that week and I was going to Weiss.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, I have played in like 4 remote events. The first one was atrocious. Me and Tavion both played in that one, and it was like 8 rounds day one, and it didn't get over to like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Like it was awful.
Yeah.
But the other ones I played were fine.
Dude, well, here's the thing, right? We went to Atlanta, which is like 4 hours from my house. Played an entire event, 7-round event, and we were driving home, and they were starting round 5 of the remote YCS.
Yeah.
It was insane.
To be fair, it is based off Cali, but it was still insane.
That's still insane.
Yeah, they were going like an hour in time every round. I
There
didn't
was
play
a bunch
in
of like judge rulings and stuff that lasted a really long time.
Fools, dude. But I mean, it is what it is. I've said it before, but
I don't think there'll be any more. I think it's probably gonna be the last one.
think so. I don't know. I think they want it to happen, and I'm just so glad that people aren't doing it. Like, I feel bad for like I know some people like have to stay in and like would like to play the events, but I would prefer them have none of these and continue hosting in-person events than these be really popular and just stopping in-person events, because obviously as a company that's a lot more cost efficient
Yeah.
to only host remote events. So I like in my heart I knew that if these took off that they would just stop
Yeah.
in-person events, which
They're
would
definitely not
be
taking off.
awful. It'd be
Shout
like
out
the death of the
400
game
players.
for me. So I'm glad, but
So that's my favorite part of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is
Yeah.
like the traveling part.
exactly, it's the best part.
Yeah, I don't
The
give a damn about
Buc-ee's.
winning. I just want to see the homies.
The Buc-ee's
Obvious.
stops.
I was about to say
You got to stop at Buc-ee's
I've done well at
anytime.
one event, but I've been to so many.
Dude, I
Yeah.
talked to this chick yesterday,
Same.
and she told me she didn't know what Buc-ee's was.
That's crazy.
Did you like stop talking to her?
I did block her, yes.
Okay. That's the only
block.
appropriate response.
One of my opponents last weekend was wearing a Buc-ee's hat at the Weiss event.
She said, "What is Buc-ee's?" And I was like, "Where are you from?" She was like, "Canada." And I was like, "Yeah, you're gone."
That's 2 strikes. That's crazy.
Next thing you're gonna tell me she's French.
She probably was. Dude, that base.
She wasn't French.
She doesn't even know what bacon is.
Needs too much air.
She doesn't know what bacon is. That's crazy.
Dude, I think Jabin's favorite part of last weekend, I know it's a Yu-Gi-Oh podcast, but we talk about random crap all the time. Round 1, me and Jabin played each other.
Oh, that was real?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
real.
Oh, I didn't know that was real.
So round 1, me and Jabin played each other. And the dude that was sitting beside me and Jabin, we didn't really recognize him at the start, but it was a dude we played at the last event we went to, which was a 3v3 event where me, him, and Glenn, which was our third, all played meme decks. And the dude sitting beside us, me and Jabin are talking, and he's talking to his opponent, and he looks over at us and goes, "I remember you guys." And we lost it. And Jabin thought it was so funny, dude. He's like, "You're the army deck guys." And we're like, "Yeah, we
That's
are."
hilarious.
And it was so funny, dude. We
You're
got
the army deck guy.
dude.
That's crazy.
Literally. So I guess we got to keep memeing. That's all we do at Weiss events, but they're so fun. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's nothing before Anaheim except I guess our event, which is on the 23rd.
Yep.
So next weekend, this will be coming out on this Friday, next Saturday. So like 8 days from now is our
Damn,
event.
is it that soon?
It is that soon,
Dude, it's
So-
that late in November.
Yep, it sure is. So you all
Next week, Saturday, Guud event.
please come to it. I know
Looking at you.
it's right before Thanksgiving. Please come to it.
I think I have a wedding. I'm no.
I swear to.
There will be a Glock at
just-
that wedding.
So, yeah, but please come. We need a big turnout.
I can't make it.
That's all. That's it. Please.
I'll be there.
Yeah, we'll have crazy cool stuff to give away. We'll have cool prize support. It's for the extravaganza set, which is dope. Unlike like the other rarity sets, this set has very valuable cards in it from the start. Like the other rarity sets minus like Ash.
I'd say the first one was very profitable, but like,
Well, it was, but like the cards were all like $20 or $30 except for Ash.
Yeah.
And like this one has like multiple like $40 or $50 or $60 cards. Like it's got Thrust, it's got Bonfire,
witches.
yeah, the Witches, like the lowest rarity Witch is still like $10 or something right now. So it's like it's definitely worth playing. Definitely come. See you boys, and it'll be good Anaheim practice if nothing else. So swing by. If you're not going to Anaheim, dude, 2014 hat format.
Yeah, TTD. I'm so mad.
I'm upset. I really want to go to that.
Yeah, Through the Decades is hosting a sick hat format event. I don't remember the entire prizing, but first place gets like X amount of boxes of Bonanza. I think it's 3 plus an ulti Atlantean Dragoons, and then it just goes down. You get boxes of Bonanza plus ultis from that format.
So sick. Dude.
Plus you get
sounds like
3
a
Bonanza
hat.
packs for entering. Like,
That's crazy.
where are those events, guys?
I wish it was not
Shout out Through the Decades.
in Anaheim.
Weekend after Anaheim, 3v3 at Through the Decades. I probably won't be
know
there,
that.
but somebody will.
I did not know that.
Yep.
Um,
It is for crossover breakers.
it's gonna be a sick few weeks. Like we're in like the dull period right now, but come like
Anaheim.
next weekend, it's gonna be really really cool. Like our event in Anaheim, then the 3v3, then it's just gonna pick up regional season again, like mid-December, January. So it's going to be really sick. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to get the new cards too, have my hands on them, and be playing like an actual new format as opposed to just what we've had for the last year, over a year, where it's just different flavors of Fire format, which sucks.
I think it's still going to be that though. Still, people are going to be playing Fire King. It's just we're just
Yeah.
adding.
They
It's just the
are.
first time in a minute that we've just adding decks instead of
We haven't added decks in a long time. It's just been like giving the current decks more cards.
more stuff.
Yeah. Which like changes them and how they play and stuff, but it's boring.
It's still the same thing. They're still making Fire cards.
Get the Fire cards out of here. I don't need, ban Ash, ban them all.
Oh my
Speaking of,
gosh.
you think that they're gonna do a ban list this year? Or I'm thinking more so February.
Yeah, I think
I
it
think
won't be
they'll
till
have to-
after.
I think they have to
Yeah.
do one before Orlando.
Yeah, it'll be
right?
before Orlando,
Yeah.
but it won't be till
Yeah.
after the new set plays a little bit.
Yeah, it may be like January, February. I don't know.
There's a YCS before Orlando, right? A Europe YCS?
Maybe
there's-
Europe one.
There might.
Italy.
Let's be honest. They don't schedule. Well, Italy's this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, Italy is this weekend. Isn't it?
Let's be
there's
honest. They don't. No, it's next weekend. Italy is the weekend of our event.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing-
because
okay.
it's the weekend before Anaheim. 'Cause
Gotcha.
I
If
was
you would have
joking
skipped the
about-
Guud event to go to Italy, I'd have been okay with it.
Yeah, I was joking about going to Bologna and then staying there and then flying to Anaheim from Bologna. But no,
Sounds expensive.
It sounds dope.
It sounds sick. Still.
If only I had the PTO, it was gonna happen. Taylor was down. We were gonna do it.
be so sick.
I would have somehow convinced myself to do it.
That'd be so
Probably.
sick, bro. One of these days,
I can sell blood.
I'm gonna do an Italy
Something.
event.
I don't know.
It's so blood.
I'll do
these
whatever.
Donate some plasma.
But yeah, it's been we've been preparing. How's the shark deck running for you?
It's so good.
It's so good.
I don't
Dude,
know. if good is
I
good.
am known for like 2 decks. This is one of them. This is like my bread and butter. I love this deck so much.
has so much push going second too. Just
Yeah.
plays through so much.
I was gonna say against him I drew like 2 hand traps plus like 3 unique engine like every game, and I just could not lose.
He drew a Bishark every game.
That card's so good.
Every
And it's QCR
game.
now.
If he didn't have it, he topped big ticket in second every game.
Or I'd find a way to it.
Dude, speaking of it being a QCR now, what's your like favorite card in this set?
in the
in the Bonanza
Bonanza
set.
set.
So let's start with you, Zane. What's your favorite?
I haven't looked at all of them, but I did just order me the QCR set rotation that I'm very excited about.
That is hot.
So
That is super hot.
there's that. I do really like the 1-for-1 as well, the alternate art.
One for one, I've heard like people say they love that art, and then people say they absolutely hate it. So I'm
That'd
kind
be
of
good.
like, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the CRs.
The CR looks good.
The CRs look crazy.
I just like the way that the CRs look in this set, because like some of the the one in the first rarity I wasn't a huge fan of, but like the second one they did a little bit better, and this one is just look
I really
great.
like the card stock as well.
Yeah.
These cards feel crazy good. Like, I think me and Glenn were actually talking about it, and he was like, dude, just feel these cards. And I was like, I was just sitting there, and I was just hand shuffling. I was like, man, these just feel thick, and they just, they were feeling right. Had me feeling right.
I don't know.
I thought there's a lot of cards in that set to go
I was about
over.
to say, yeah.
What do you think, Isaiah?
My favorite card in this is probably. I don't know. That's hard. Maybe Judgment Dragon. Punishment Dragon.
There we go.
One of them's in there.
I think they're both in there.
I think it's just punishment.
I'm pretty sure it's both.
Is it both?
I just know.
I'm gonna look.
I know one
I'm pretty
is
sure
in there.
Judgment Dragon's in there.
What you?
I mean, the obvious answer would be like a Bishark or Toad or something.
Definitely
But like,
frogs are up there.
yeah.
The only card from that set I own is Ronin Toad. So
That's all that matters. That card can come back.
Forgot about the frogs.
If Elf stays banned, that card can come back.
I wanted to come back, dude. I think.
yeah, Judgment Dragon's in there. So it's
okay,
probably
I
Judgment
didn't
Dragon.
know.
They
Yeah,
are
that's
$40.
Let me see this
Armageddon
card
Knight.
list.
I forgot that was in there.
That card looks sick.
I saw a QCR Armageddon Knight the other
$40.
day.
They look sick.
They're so clean.
Dude, my favorite card that I've seen from the set is Ulti Dracosec.
I forgot that was in
Thing
there too.
looks so good.
Someone had an ulti yesterday that looked really good. What was it? I sent you a picture of it. Swap Frog. Swap Frog looks really good ulti.
I want the alternate art Red Eyes. I remembered that. I'm a big Red Eyes guy.
I lied to you.
So
I'm a big fan of the Upstart.
shout out Joey. Shout out Joey Wheeler.
I pulled this guy. QCR Thunder Giant.
Hey, that's a hero card. That's
Is
me.
Grand Mole in this set too?
No.
Grand
this.
Mole
I
will
think
strike
it is.
fear into you, bro.
I love Grand Mole.
Oh, dude, the Euro, this thing's gonna look sick. It looks like, what is that thing called?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. That's cool.
I'll raise you.
Underworld
this.
Goddess. The foiling looks like Underworld Goddess. Yeah.
Oh man. How many days or how many people's days was ruined by that card in one day?
His has been recently.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It was it was that day.
Thank God I didn't play that guy.
I was about to say. So it was what?
You did play that guy.
Yeah, I think
You're the
only
first
beat
one
him.
to beat him.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I think it was.
I forgot about that.
It was like Luke, Rudy. I think Thomas played him.
Yeah, me, Rudy, Thomas.
Yes,
and
now
he
I
did them
remember.
all in a row.
He played someone else too. I think there was another person. I don't. Maybe Glenn? No, it wasn't Glenn.
He played him.
Yeah, he played me. I remember now because I dark looted him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that'd do it.
Rolling nicely against
Yeah,
the
the princess looks sick.
Yeah, I pulled a princess. I stole someone's Ronin totem. I don't know who I stole it from, but I did steal it.
Let me see it.
Don't steal it from me.
I'm stealing it. You already said you stole it. Now it's mine.
It's a princess.
I really like this. I want these. This might be my favorite. Now that I've seen it, this might be my favorite card in the set. I ordered one, but they only
it
had
is
one.
you. I'm not wearing
so
the hoodie. They're like,
It is me. Now,
Dude,
what,
I really
I
like these CRs.
wanted Flip Flop Frog
I
really
like
bad.
yeah, these CRs look way better than the actual rarity collection sets.
They kind of remind me of the
I think they
Maze?
look exactly the same. I don't know.
I just
Is it Maze with the Labyrinth cards? Maze, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I really liked those, how they did them.
the labyrinth? That was
The Labyrinth cards look
like
crazy,
original
CR.
CR.
Yeah.
They're from Tactical Masters. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Tag Mat.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But
That
those,
was
that's what those
X-Men
remind me
sets
of.
With it was Runic and Valence, I think. It was like those three.
Hey, Lance.
I would say Judgment
Funny
Dragon.
day.
That's fair.
Push some cards around.
Haven't seen one yet.
I definitely wanted Flip Flop Frog, but whatever.
That's
Come
Flamebird
on,
Dragon
Tom.
at
Maybe it'll
home.
be an RAO3.
Here's
what
the
that
thing.
is.
Here's the thing that upsets me about the frogs. Since I'm the frog guy, all of them have high rarities. All of the ones they printed have high rarities. I mean, that's the lowest rarity, the Ronin Totem. It only had a super, but it had an OTS super. What? Substitute just got a secret
And a QCR. I'm pretty sure. Didn't you get a QCR?
in this set.
Oh, in this one.
It just got a secret. Frog, Swap Frog, has an OTS ulti. They all have high rarities. Why not give us one that doesn't? Like
But who wants Flip Flop Frog?
any Edison player. Like Edison plays that card.
I've never seen anyone play that card.
I think you have to. Like, it doesn't even do anything. I think you just have to play it as a frog name.
I've never seen anyone play that card.
Didn't you say like one day ago that Dallas sent you a picture of him with 3 dupe frogs
Death
and a
frogs.
flip flop frog
That's Frog.
and a flip flop frog?
I don't remember Flip Flop Frog.
You said that to me.
I don't think that was me.
It was
that might have
definitely
been,
you.
That might have been DJ.
Definitely you. But
But I've never
that
seen anyone
people
play
definitely play it.
that card. Maybe.
but
I
why-
might just be stupid. But I can't recall anyone playing that card. I don't even know what the card does.
It is played.
I believe
So
it.
I don't understand why
I believe him.
why not give us a card that is played that doesn't have a foil.
Maybe it's going to be an
Doesn't
OTS
make
ulti.
sense. Does not make sense.
Doubt it will be an ulti. It'd be a cool OTS super though.
Yeah, it just does not make sense.
I'm so tired of opening.
I don't know. But that's
can bring
my
my board
that's
over.
my beef with this set.
Yeah, I mean, it says cool. I like it. It's wild that it says RAO3.
I think it's gonna be one of those sets you buy singles for. Like I don't think you should buy.
I'm not buying $40 Judgment Dragons.
I really want that Blue Eyes too.
Speaking of
The
Blue
original-
Eyes, do
I
we think the
think
Blue
so.
Eyes structure decks are going to be good?
Wait.
I've actually been playtesting against it, a build at least. I played the Dogmatica cards. I don't know how good that is with it. Still questionable, but it seems meh.
Meh.
It kind of just seems meh.
Sorry, Ross.
It's just meh. It gets hand trapped like once or twice, and it feels like it doesn't really have that much push through, and the end board just is kind of
Should be fair though.
suboptimal.
Two hand traps
traps is-
against Blue Eyes. Like,
It's kind of a lot.
I mean, but if you like, I'm thinking of like the decks right now. Like you can two hand trap Fire King, and it could still push through stuff.
not in my hands.
You're just playing. You just shuffle better, draw better.
I need to, bro. I'm literally going pass.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess I'm setting Imperm. This deck sucks.
but even against like a singular Ash,
Yeah.
meh.
Activate Stone. Nope. Priestess is an ulti, though, in the next OTS.
I feel like the.
Is that her
Yeah.
name? Priestess? Sage.
I feel like the deck is still kind of just floodgate control because they're really the best version is just
Blue.
like sit on Tyrant
Maiden.
Dragon
Is it
and
Maiden?
go with that.
Maiden with Eyes of Blue.
one of the Blue Eyes cards.
Sage is out.
Some
the
chick
best
with blue
one.
eyes is getting an ulti, okay?
Maiden.
Yeah, I think it's Maiden.
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 Interesting.
I don't remember the post.
But I feel like the best version is you just sit on Tyrant Dragon, you flip Skill Drain, you flip True Light, you flip Goes, and you can just flip all the floodgates.
That sounds
And
like
then just-
what my mom had. Cancer.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Floodgate Turbo.
Pause.
How long has it been like that?
That's what happened last week. I don't understand.
Is it overheating?
Hey, you can't now my deck.
Right, Geki.
Negate. Or actually, I don't even have to. Can't be destroyed by card effects.
I meant to say Harpy Feather Storm.
Featherstorm.
Harpy's Featherstorm.
I'm going home. Feather Duster.
See right here?
Negate.
This is how you win.
Negate.
Exactly.
Negate.
Drop it.
What are you sending?
The card that
The
you
Feather Duster. And an Exodia head. It's a mirror man.
I'll chain.
Joke's on you, I chained a trap. I discarded a trap.
Joke's on you. It's still considered a trap, so it gets destroyed even if you summon it.
That is true. I
to
learned
know.
it the hard way.
Yep.
Does it do anything if it's destroyed?
It destroyed by battle. It destroys the monster that destroyed it. So you played against Tempai. So like if you're playing against Tempai,
That would have so came up because I would have had space to make another Xyz.
Oh,
If
that's
you-
crazy. If you wouldn't have popped
play
it.
against Tempai and you play Silver Rabbit, and they like stop you on your plays, you just pass on Rabbit because
They can't kill it.
you can pop the field spell with the trap card because you summon the trap card, pop it with Rabbit, and then if they kill it or they can't kill the Rabbit by battle, so if they shiver you, they just lose. And if they kill the trap card, you pop the monster.
That's what you're telling me.
So
Is
it's
just,
basically 3 interactions because if they stop you 3 times or whatever.
so just establish rabbit and pass.
Yes.
That's so sick.
How many times did I beat you, Huddy? Because I just summoned Rabbit.
Well, your deck doesn't.
Yeah.
Bro, that's not the deck name. What's the deck name, Huddy? That's
Yeah,
right.
So I was like to see.
Yeah. It was like at that event, every time I knew I was playing Tempai, I wouldn't even full extend. I'd just be like, Rabbit, go.
I want to so badly just play Crooked Cook in my extra.
No, bro.
Well, it's not.
You're going
to
to throw
just,
5 Exodia pieces
That's
in your
the better
deck, too?
Baguska.
No. We do it. So if my opponent goes, I'm gonna special fucking Moltrum or activate Moltrum me, I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'll make a Crooked Cook and hope that you don't have Goddess. What?
Crazy.
I need to play this deck.
Shifter, Super Poly, Blue
Can I borrow
Eyes,
this deck for like 3 days?
Onk, and
Play it in Anaheim.
Prosperity,
Prosper-
Shifter,
Who needs
Unk, Super Poly,
Who
Blue
needs
Eyes.
to play fucking Malice or Rising? When you
Have you played this deck against those decks? No.
I was
Alright.
telling you to put when you said like
Luke,
for decks
he
that
did
have
literally.
shark like the fucking shark matchup. I was saying for him to fucking play against them so they'd get Exodia matchup.
It is the.
It's
Am
one
I
of the top
playing this?
10 most played
No.
decks
For
in
Anaheim?
OCG right now.
Why?
Because the thing good about that deck is that
Shifter.
it's a shifter deck, and Anaheim is a shifter format, so no.
You don't have to play Shifter.
What?
You don't have to play Shifter.
But
you
that's
can't
like why the deck's good.
But you can play this card too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that. It makes
That's
the deck
true.
better into this
This
format, but I think
solos-
the deck is actually good.
This solo's Tempai.
The
I
only
really
thing
hate
I
it.
have with this deck, we're talking about
I
Millennium.
love this deck.
The only problem I have with this deck
Don't you take out my pieces, bro.
is the pieces.
Bro, don't you take. They do be glued to my hand.
Like,
Nah.
That
If I did not have
if,
to
I'm
play,
if I'm drawing the left leg, I'm winning the game.
if you did,
it's only the left leg. Though.
Yeah.
That's
you
the
did
specific
not have to
thing.
play these bum Exodia pieces. These come in like 17 high rarity. You know,
This was for testing. I'm gonna get LOBs from Noah.
I hope so.
LOBs.
Yeah.
This man's
No
playing
Lost Arts?
I'm
YGLD
really nostalgic.
Exodia pieces.
Okay, I
Um,
really like old.
If I didn't have to
cards.
play these 5 cards, this deck would be insane.
I think that's what.
would it though?
Yes, this deck's crazy.
Deck's good, but like it has
It's-
a trap that destroys all your opponent's cards, and then it has a towers. That's not really a towers because it's affected by stuff. So it's like
It's one of those decks that it kind of feels like Whitewood, where it's just flavored stun.
yeah, it's just like I don't know.
Unfortunately, that is what Whitewood is.
All I'm saying is I attacked for like 163,000 today. 100,000.
I'm
And
not.
that was after I swung at you. Like,
Yeah, and that
a
was after
lot.
I got attacked directly with a full board of shark cards, and I said, "Cool."
I'm definitely not saying it's bad.
I
It's just
think
not
I have to
great.
life points. Like I hit you for at least like
I was at 289,000 at one point, and then I
I
just
need an
passed on
Exodia
empty board because I was not gonna die, and then I won next turn.
I need to get an Exodia tattoo.
Shout out Sam.
Sam is the homie.
I do.
Sam is the homie.
I hope Sam doesn't watch this because I'm gonna go to locals and he's gonna be like, "So you playing Exodia for Anaheim?" He's gonna be so excited.
I'm gonna message him after this. I'm gonna be
Please
like,
don't.
"Yo, I got Isaiah on the
Timestamp it.
Goo, bro. I got Isaiah on it."
Don't tell him. Just
Bro,
say,
and then-
"Watch the
and then
podcast."
He'll hand you the like the max rarity and you'll
He
bring
will.
it to Anaheim.
He did.
Yeah.
We talked about this the other day. He was like, "Isaiah, play this deck." I'm like, "No." He's, "You can play my max rarity version." I'm like, "No."
I've told people that. I'm like, I will hand you if you play one of my decks, I will hand you the max rarity version of it.
Shout out Luke. I ain't been playing my voices for a couple weeks.
Bro,
I don't
mean to
know,
take it back.
man. You say you didn't mean to take it back.
Yeah.
You definitely meant to take it back.
You're right,
You
you're right.
said, "Hey, give me that back."
Actually, I said, "If you do not care, can I have my cards back?"
And to that, I would have said, "I do care. Get lost, idiot." But
Right.
since they were his cards, I figured I should probably not do
You
that.
should just pick them up.
you can just gaslight him into saying no.
I could, but that would be a horrible decision.
Connor,
No offense.
look
He
what piece
said
we drew.
gaslight him.
We're winning.
We're never
Oh yeah,
losing.
we're playing half deck.
Telling you right now, I'm still winning.
You can draw the left leg.
I don't know, dude. All right,
I'm
what
going first.
Zane? What you think the best deck going into Anaheim is going to be? Since Anaheim is in a week or 2
Exodia.
weeks, what's it? What's the best deck? Best deck?
I feel like you can pick a couple, but the best decks I think are going to be Tempai and Fire King. Just Fire King has a lot of power.
That's a hot take. That's crazy.
Okay,
Oh well, so Tempai only because you're either going to win or lose pretty much immediately. So you're not going to have like the long grind games, and especially like with new decks coming out. I feel like a lot of people are going to be misplaying.
oh yeah, no one's gonna know how to play those decks against him by.
Yeah.
Exactly. So like a lot of the times, like with the newer formats, I feel like if you just put your opponent in like an awkward game state where they haven't been, then like 99% of the time you're just going to win the game because they just did not test for that.
Yep.
And I feel like with the power of Fire King, as long as like your opponent just doesn't open shifter every single game, with you not only being more familiar with the deck, but also with your opponent not being as familiar with theirs, that's a good combination for you right there.
Yep, I agree.
That's fair.
But Malice is a shifter deck, and it's a cyber shifter
Well,
deck,
so
and
is-
that's really good. So
Well, so is Razio.
Yeah.
Shifter deck. So that's
And
that's the weird part about Anaheim because like either every deck can be playing Shifter or no deck is going to play Shifter because everyone can play Shifter.
Yep.
well,
I don't
for
think
fire.
a lot of people are going to be main decking it as much as what people expect it to be.
I think it should be sided, to be completely honest.
I agree.
And so that's why I think that Fire King's a good pick still. Because you're going to be ready for it. Like, you're going to probably have to play Cross Out. Let's
I
just,
think Fire King is probably still the best deck of the format, even though I think this deck is also ass.
I think
its cards are just so strong. It's
Yeah.
kind of like the Kashtira argument. Like, the engine is just so powerful that you can just...
it's also just really hard to out the Fire King loop. Like I remember I was playtesting when I was on Centurion. That deck actually sucks. I was playing Centurion, and I was playing against a Fire King opponent, and this wasn't in tournament. We were just testing. We had like an hour game one because he kept on looping Ponix, and I couldn't dealing with Ponix and Garunix at the same time. So we were just like both passing to each other until someone messed up. It was terrible.
yeah.
I've been in those game states.
What do you think, Isaiah?
Best deck?
Best deck.
Best deck is probably Raziel. Best deck for the event is probably this. In the hands of a good player, Fire King. Because I think Fire King has a very good matchup against both of those decks. And if someone is drawing well, not like me, and playing it well, I think it's going to win the event.
If you go first, yeah, it's a very good matchup against those decks.
But I feel like it's good going second too, though, because doesn't like Kieran plus the new level 4 just like break any board at this point?
Yeah, I think the deck's is good
No.
in general against it.
Is it not?
Well, you can just negate Kieran with the Rizel Field spell.
Right. Yeah.
And then they don't have Grunix in rotation, so you can pop the whatever. It's like not as good as you might think. It's because of the field spell, I think.
Yeah,
But
I mean, engine-wise itself, no, but good Fire King guys are opening 4 hand traps plus Volcanics and a draw if you turn Kieran, you know?
Every
Like,
time.
they're cooking.
every time that would not be good Fire King, guys. That would be cheating Fire King.
All right, so I can do it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't do it. What do you think, Connor?
Obviously, the answer is Sharks, but but
What beats fire? Water.
real.
Mermail sucks.
That's
Shout out Quezio.
I kept on playing like at the event. I kept on playing next to water decks that weren't my deck, and every time I just tell them my deck is better.
I think the Mermail
It's
deck is
facts.
cool. Kamal talked to this weekend, which is cool. But, like, I don't think the deck is good enough. Like, I think it's still too fragile.
But to be real, it's probably Fire King. I think Malice will be a good deck just because it has so much room to be able to like. Why can't I think of the word? Like bait your opponent into interacting with you, like with the fact that you can set a trap, attempt to activate a monster effect, and then just chaining and not caring.
It also Malice has the ability to play the best lineup of non-engine in any deck in the game currently.
Because it can play Impulse.
It can play Impulse, it can play Shifter, it can play Allure of Darkness. So it can play Pot of Greed that starts their turn, it can play Impulse, one of the best hand traps in the game, and it can play Shifter, the actual best hand trap in the game. So I think that gives them a pretty big edge right
Yep,
now.
and that's why I want to play the deck.
It's also like watching at least Raziel and Malice play. It seems really tough for Raziel to deal with the Malice board and put up enough stuff to interact the follow up.
Yeah. It is. Like Malice engine versus Rizel engine, it seems like Rizel cannot play through their board.
Right.
More or less, like engine versus engine without any like non-engine. Rizel just can't play through the board. But I think it goes the opposite way too. Like Malice just can't play through the Rizel board, I think. Like engine versus engine. I think that's just like a die roll.
Yeah. But I think Malice can play better non-engine to deal with the Raziel board compared to Raziel playing with the Malice board.
Pretty much.
Unless they start playing Kaijus for whatever reason. That's like the only out that I can think
This
of.
man's
That's
on turtles, bro.
yeah,
The turtle.
Gamasuel goes crazy. I love that card.
Gamasuel does go crazy. I can attest.
We're Big Zodia.
I think they
Nice
need to
lava
infuse
golems
the
duelist.
Yeah.
The fact that they don't have QCR is just kind of crazy. Like what?
That is true.
The highest rarity Gamma Seal's secret. The highest rarity like Doggerand is like Speed Duel secret, which is sick.
Didn't one of them get a QCR?
I don't think so.
I could have swore one of them did.
In what?
One did
I thought
not.
it was in a rarity class.
Are you thinking of Alpha? Alpha got a QC.
I know Alpha did.
I don't think.
I thought Jizakuru did.
This crew did not. None of them did.
No, Lava Golem
Unfortunately.
did.
Yeah, I know that.
I wish it did, but no.
I
No,
love a QCR Gamma Seal.
no high rarities yet. I wish.
Oh no, they got the silver ultras and stuff. That's what it was.
It's way different.
Yeah. I just remember
Those
they
are
got a
hideous.
higher rarity. That's what it was. They got the
Oh,
silver.
my Photon one doesn't look too bad.
I think the
Yeah.
The
silver.
silver.
That's not
It's
QCR.
the silver and black that looks good.
I
just
remember they
throw
got
me off.
reprinted in something that was quote higher rarity. I just couldn't remember what it was.
But no, I think they all need QCRs. That would be sick.
I'm surprised it wasn't in this set, to be honest, in Bonanza.
I think all of them. Give us Kyoto Waterfront. Give us everything, baby. I want them all.
Even like the bad kaijus that nobody plays.
Yeah.
Give me QCRs of those.
Dude, I want it. The anti-spiral kaiju or whatever. Give us that
yeah.
one. I don't know. I think this format. I think this event is going to be strange. I think Ryzel's the best deck, but it may not be the best performing deck at the event.
Yeah.
I think probably the best performing decks are going to be, I want to say Fire King and Malice. I just think Malice because this is a format where every deck except Malice and Ryzel just loses to Shifter, and it is the Shifter deck. Everyone that's playing Malice in that room will be maining Shifter, unless I'm just like, I don't know, not seeing something. That's what's going to happen. So I think that deck's going to perform well, just because the non-engine it can play. And because going first, you literally can't beat it unless you open like 2 to 3 hand traps. It's insane. But, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Time will tell.
I don't know if they'll all main shifter because we were talking about earlier. The shifter is good against a lot of the decks, but it's also like every deck that is being predicted to be a good deck that format, except for Fire King, can play through shifter.
Which ones? Like
Raziel, Malice, Tempai, Voiceless, Labyrinth,
okay,
everything but Fire King.
So Voiceless technically can play through Shifter, if you have the right hand.
Yeah.
Or it could just stop your turn completely because half your cards have
Correct.
to resolve in the grave. So it does hurt Voiceless. Tempai actually can't kill you under Shifter, so it does hurt Tempai.
Correct.
Tempai plays it, but it hurts the deck, so it's still useful because they can't kill you under it. Ryzel, 3 of their cards cannot be activated. 3 of their 4 monsters can't be activated under Shifter, so it does hurt the deck. It just doesn't like completely stop any of those decks. Like against like Tyr or whatever, it would like completely stop the deck. Against these decks, it doesn't like just 100% always completely stop them, but it does hurt every single deck.
Yeah, I agree. I
And-
was getting at that. I think more people are going to not main deck the shifter, and they're going to main deck Bestials because Bestials are insane in the deck for how high people are trying to climb into their wing monsters.
For Malice?
Yeah.
I think that's probably correct because I think it's also going to be. It's still like decent into a lot of matchups. Like it's still going to be good into. I think people are still going to play Centurion, even though I think that deck is not very good. People are still going to be playing Fiendsmith cards. Like there was at least 1 or 2 people playing Yubel at the remote YCS, wasn't there?
Yeah, you built to really good thermal.
Yeah. I mean, Bestials are still going to be good.
I'm not saying I think the side deck shifter thing is correct, but I think so. Here we have the thing where we get these formats way after the OCG, and when the OCG first had these decks, they were both main decking shifter, and now it's at the point where no one plays shifter in the OCG, and I think that's where people are going to start at here, is trying to be quote ahead of the game, and they'll start with main decking Bestials.
I don't know. I see main decking both, honestly. Main decking Bestials and Shifter. Even if you Shifter, your Bestial's not dead. You can Bestial Shifter out of your grave and still link climb. I think that what we've seen in every format is if a Shifter, if a deck is not affected at all by Shifter, which that deck is not, they always play Shifter at 3 in their main deck 100% of the time. Like
Yeah.
Look at the cache format. Every cache list ever always played 3 shifter on their main deck. The flu format, every flu deck always. Now that was a little different because we had different decks in the format, obviously. But I just think that it also like insulates you. It even if you don't, even if like you're playing a deck that doesn't care as much about shifter, it insulates you from ogre. It insulates you from Veiler. It insulates you from Droll, Droplet, which every deck in the room is going to be playing all those cards. So I just think that like looking at the math, building the deck, it just doesn't make sense not to. Personally, but I guess time will tell. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. I'm excited. I don't even like care about playing it. I'm excited to watch this YCS from my couch in the hotel room where I'm plastered.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting. I'll be playing in Top Cut while he watches on his couch.
No, if he's in Top Cut, I'm going to be cheerleading him. I didn't get to do it at the YCS that he topped the first time, so I will be pom-poms in hand.
You got to do it at the YCS top the second time.
He did.
He gave me ashes.
I did. Shout out those judges. It's going to happen again
Are those
for some reason.
The one with the goo on them?
Those were a
Yeah.
birthday gift to him.
Yeah, he one of the dudes like called me an a-hole or something because I was like Isaiah, ashes.
Yeah, I knew it was happening. Like, and he was like, "Man, that was an asshole move." And I was like, "No, it wasn't.
He needs ashes.
He needs ashes."
I'm glad I'm not friends with you, is what I'd have said. if I needed ashes, you wouldn't have had them.
I guess because I snapped, but
No, so that YCS, I think my favorite part of that YCS was when you played John Wilkin in Top Cut, and Charlie comes up to me and he goes, "Your boy's getting cooked," and then you do over the shit out of John Wilkin, and he goes, "My boy fucking sucks."
I love you, John.
Shout out John. He got third
Top
place at the
4.
regional
Yeah,
this weekend.
he got
or
a broad
YCS,
card.
my bad.
At the regional.
Third at the YCS this weekend.
Yeah, that was sick. That was sick.
I was rooting for him. I wanted him to get first.
I was too,
After
dude.
Sean lost out.
Winning Wilkin.
Win Wilkin.
That's what we need to call him. Yeah, I was hoping he'd win, dude. That would have been sick.
Yeah, it was on his birthday too.
Yeah,
It would have been hype. Happy birthday, John.
would have definitely been sick. Yeah, I love that guy. He's sick. But no, I did play him at Philly in top
16, 32.
32, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was cool. It was cool. Cast your mirror match. I liked those.
I did not.
I have a feeling I'm gonna like Rizal mirror matches too. They're very brain power intensive. I like them.
All these matches, I think he didn't roll me on this. It's crazy.
Joel sounds like a crazy card, I guess.
Joel's very good next format, which is another reason
To not
maybe
play
play
voiceless
shifter.
voice.
To not play voiceless.
They're close without this.
Yeah. How do we think voiceless is going to be this format? Because I know when the OCG voiceless is a contender.
It's like the third best deck in the OCG.
I do think that OCG is fake, so I don't know
I think it's
how it'll really be here.
It's not real.
I think it's because they have how many copies of Maxi?
A lot.
I'm about to say they have like at least 8 because Maxi's at 2 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have 2 Maxi plus 3 of each Moltrami. Plus they're getting the 4th one or the 3rd Moltrami pretty soon. Something like that. I don't know. I feel like that deck plays really well into those cards, and that's why it's doing so well. It makes a guy that's kind of hard to out. Plus, play through a lot of cards in the main deck.
I think historically too, OCG plays a lot lower to the ground than we do here in the US. Like in US specifically and the TCG, I think we play more like combo oriented decks and like higher ceiling decks rather than like low to the ground conservative decks, which even if they're playing like Malice or Rizal, I think they play it kind of lower to the ground, which Voiceless is a lot better into than like the boards that we are probably going to be putting up here in the TCG. So we'll see, but I'm not hopeful, unfortunately.
I will probably be summoning our Lord and Savior Skull Guardian, but I would rather play Malice.
Yeah. Hey, maybe you will. Never know.
I need QCR diviners. If you got them, comment below.
He said need Malice. Also, $80 diviners.
55, but yes.
Okay, I still need Starlight Ecclesias for before Orlando.
No, well, Orlando's forever away. I won't be going to Orlando, so Sad day.
That's tough.
It is tough.
I will be in Orlando. Hit us up. Every YCS, except unfortunately Bologna.
As of right now, I should be in Orlando.
Yeah, baby.
So
Now I got to make it happen. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I was gonna say
Hey, we go
we're
on
gonna
a
drag
cruise
this guy
before
too.
Orlando. Yeah.
we're already planning the 30th birthday cruise. So
Jeez.
I'll just put the info out there
There's-
whenever it comes up.
There's
so.
like a cruise that gets to Orlando the day before the YCS.
Don't tell me that.
I mean, she.
So dual
Are we going to this
cruise where we
cruise, bro?
test the whole time, and then get back
and
to
then
Orlando.
get plastered.
I'm going to start working
we
for Huddy,
please?
and he's going to see me on a cruise.
It'd be
My
so
bonus.
fun.
Can it be a carnival? I need Guys Burgers every day. Guys Burgers and oh my gosh, dude. Yes.
See, I don't know what any of that is.
I'll make myself sick on them. I
was
don't
gonna
even care.
I know that, but I never
That's
had
the mayor of Flavortown.
I didn't
The
know
mayor
that.
of Flavortown, USA.
Okay, I've never been on a cruise.
I've never been
so-
on a cruise.
It's probably my favorite.
I applied to
form.
work for a cruise line once.
Dude, I would work for one if I was not in a relationship. I'm married now. Because I mean, it's a party 24/7. Like, just working, you can just people watch. And, like, that's half of the fun of the cruise is you just get on the cruise, you get yourself a little drink, a little food, sit out in the sun, and watch everybody act a fool.
Well, see, I'm trying to duel people for money.
You can do that. You ain't doing nobody on a cruise, I'm sorry.
On the dual cruise, y'all. Yes, sir.
How many
Entire-
duelists do you
They
think
got
will be on that
casinos for
cruise?
that kind of stuff.
At least
on the
like
cruise.
6 or 7.
You get the entire Guud team, and then we just tell people where it's at, and then everyone else shows up.
Dude. Get like
Hey.
get the whole crew.
Dude, that's what
Half
I'm
the
saying.
Cruise, that'd be crazy.
People would be losing. I'd be on another cruise by the end of that one.
Don't
I'd
bring
be
Thomas on
taking
that boat.
everybody.
He's getting thrown overboard, bro.
No, I'm taking all of Thomas's money. If he comes on there, okay, bring Thomas on. We're dueling all night.
Thomas is jumping.
He's buying my next cruise ticket, okay?
That's crazy.
Dude.
Hey, all I'm saying is, as long as it's not a locals or testing, if it's like an OTS, I'm like 6-0 against him right now.
That's insane.
I cannot beat him
He's
worth a
6-0
damn and
when it
toast him.
matters.
Yeah, but as soon as when the lights come on, baby, shift her right to the hand every time.
Thomas is whack, bro. Well,
Thomas ain't here, bro.
Thomas ain't here.
He's a bum.
Here's what I think we should do. I think we should let Isaiah go cougar hunt. Or
Yeah.
You remember Blair was called Blair?
The MILF hunter, bro.
Dude, I don't even know why for so long.
Bro, I still. So I won. You guys don't know this. He does.
I was about to say.
I won a calculator case giveaway from the card guys when they were doing YouTube. And do you know who the card guys are?
No.
Okay,
They're
well,
like the less cool Goo Gaming.
they're like the Goo Gaming before Goo Gaming was Goo Gaming. And,
Okay.
Except significantly less cool.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I drop it though.
so when Blair would do his intro to their videos, he'd say, hey, it's Blair with the card guys. And I won this calculator case, and me and Logan were at a Chinese restaurant, and we got this little black bear out of the vending machine, and I took a picture of it in my calculator case and sent it to the guy that owns card guys, and I said, hey, it's Bear with the card guys.
You ever in this? And I say drop it.
He told me never to message him again.
Yeah.
He actually did message me a couple months ago talking about Goo and said he was very proud of us and told us to keep going.
I think that's cap.
So it's not cap. I can show you the text messages.
Cap. I played Blair once.
I did too.
Yeah.
He cheated me.
He cussed me out.
Oh, that's crazy. He's a dope dude.
We
but
have
he definitely
such
cheated
good
me.
interactions with this guy, Zane.
I like Blair though. He's cool. I don't think he meant to cheat me, but he definitely cheated me.
He definitely meant to cuss me out.
That was no mistake.
There was not a mistake there.
That's crazy. Well,
Yeah, he had a deck reg error, and he got a game 1 loss who got random deck checked, and then I 1-0'd him, and he got real mad.
Right,
shout
right
out,
better.
Shout out card guys.
shout out to MILF Hunter.
Anyway, we gotta get like Isaiah go.
Shout out to Cougar
Hunt.
Hunters.
Yeah,
Cougar Hunters, baby.
come to our event. GoGaming.com. Get your Go Gaming Sucks merch.
Yes.
That's it. Come to our event. I said that already.
Let's say it again. Come
We're
to our
giving away
event.
extravaganza.
Pre-register right now. This is going to cap.
What is it capping at?
I guess like 20. I don't know.
Hey, we had a lot more people for our last one than we expected, so I want to see at least
how many-
5 more people.
How many people showed up?
That is true. We had 62?
62?
64? 2?
I'm 62.
Yeah.
62.
All I know
Decent
is I was
amount.
on.
Yeah.
It was our biggest singles event we've had.
So come check it out. Yeah, it was sick. It was sick. Thank you all for coming out. And come to the next one. And maybe this one will give away a merch. That would be pretty
That'd be
cool. So you guys could wear it to Anaheim if you go.
It'll just be Huddy's face with a whiskey glass.
We do need the Huddy shirt. Just throwing that out there. It's gonna be Huddy, like leaned up like this against the Red Roof Inn. And it's gonna say I'm going in with 2 wins.
That's crazy.
All right. Well,
All right.
thank you guys for watching. This has
Think
been
it
Get
good.
Good. We'll see you next time.